the end of The Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee are saved by giant eagles. It should be an awe-inspiring moment, but instead, we were all left wondering, why didn't they just take them to Mount Doom in the first place? The best answer to that question also happens to be the simplest, that Gandalf actually planned on Frodo taking the eagles as soon as the journey began, but was interrupted. Gandalf was leading the Fellowship to the Eagles for all of the first film. He just happened to die before his plan could be executed. We know Gandalf isn't above asking the Eagles for help. That's how he escaped Saruman. It actually makes more sense that he'd also take the time after they saved him to secure their aid for the next part of the fight, getting the One Ring to Mount Doom. The Eagles live on the eastern slopes of the northwest range of the Misty Mountains. There are 3 main routes taking the group there. The closest and the easiest is the High Pass, located near Rivendell. But it's also the most likely to have been watched by the forces of Sauron, so it wasn't an option. The second closest option is the Redhorn Pass, which is exactly where Gandalf takes them. It's just bad weather that forced them to turn back. The third option that gets the group to the Eagles is Moria, the underground dwarven kingdom that the group settled for when the first 2 options were rendered impassable. Gandalf was lost fighting the giant Balrog. Had he survived and the group made it to the Misty Mountains intact, Gandalf would have taken them directly north to the giant eagles for a quick ride to Mount Doom. We can even guess why Gandalf kept this plan to himself. The spies of Sauron and Saruman were everywhere, and he couldn't risk them discovering his plan. But there's also the chance that Gandalf tried to tell them what he had in mind, even as he died.
Fly, you fools!